B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So got to have great teammates, great organizations. They allow you to focus.
The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Thrilled to be back in Boston. The Celtics ready for that home court advantage. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. They'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
Well, I tell you what, this building has really been tough to beat this team in. They really play their best basketball when they're at home. Not surprising, but it certainly makes them a difficult team to beat when they're on their home court.
Yeah, and they know that better than anyone. So that could have them extra pumped up tonight. Give them that extra bit of confidence knowing they're going to be home for a while.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Now here's Freak, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Thomas against LeBron, and stolen by James. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Irving's got the ball. Here's Phillips. Nice D from DeRozan.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Thomas. He had 19 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 3-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? That no doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to play.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control.
Now Thomas following the 3-point attempt by Freak. On the wing, Johnson. James covering. Shot clock at 5. Boston again missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Love outside. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Thomas kicks to Whiteside. Whiteside a screen. Whiteside sets the pick for Thomas. The feed to Johnson. No good. Good D from Love.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And it's Freak missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Feeds it to Thomas. He kicks to DeRozan. Tries from 16. Nice jump shot. Good. DeRozan's got 7.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
James kicks to Freak. Pass to Love. Cleveland moving it around to the paint. Here's Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup.
Celtics trail by 10. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Phillips in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Warren. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's LeBron in at the 3. The Cavaliers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was superb. He had 21 points and played some lockdown defense as well. causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This game might have acted as a coming out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Kicks to Thomas. To Whiteside, 3 on the clock. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Drains it from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against Oklahoma City.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
And it's Freak missing.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Bradley dishes to Johnson. Thomas gets a wide open look. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Irving passes to Love. And that one's good. Love's got his second bucket tonight.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounder. Don Whiteside.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Whiteside a screen. Here's DeRozan. Second chance shot. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Whiteside.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Johnson, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And both free throws good for Johnson. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Johnson with a screen on Irving. Here's Thomas. The shot will not go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
There's the dish to Freak. He feeds it to James. Cleveland moving it around. Freak kicks to Irving. 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Warren. Here's Phillips. Can't hit. Now Boston takes it the other way.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Thomas dishes to Johnson. Passes it to Bradley. His first shot coming late. Goes back up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so we wrap up. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for DeRozan. 12 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
We've got Isaiah Thomas. Johnson is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Whiteside in at the 5. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Thomas outside. That's good. Thomas got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Celtics.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Phillips. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Whiteside sets the pick for Thomas. And it's DeRozan missing. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Inside, Phillips. Crowder pulls it in.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Whiteside. And off the front, and in it goes. Whiteside's got 8 points.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Love against Johnson. Here's Phillips. That falls. Great assist by Love. And that's now 10 points for Freak.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Outside Thomas. Whiteside a screen. Thomas passes to Whiteside. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter. For Cleveland, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside Irving. Dishes to Freak. To the middle. And Whiteside sends it back. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Irving kicks to Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First one falls for him. And the Celtics making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's T.J. Warren in for LeBron.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Irving against Thomas. He dishes it to Whiteside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. 10 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just...
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Smart. 6 points for him. They set the pick. It's DeRozan with the drive. And the rejection by James.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Plumlee kicks to Freak. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Freak's got 6 in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections. And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
For Boston, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. The feed to Smart. There's 38 seconds left in the third. And Bayless kicks to Smith. Here's Phillips. Shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Bradley dishes to Smart. There's the screen. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Freak. And it's Smith top of the key. And there's the foul. It's on Brandon Bass. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter, and that one's good. Freak.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
From deep three-point range, and there's the foul. And it's on Brandon Bass. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Checking in for your son, Jay O'Reilly.
12 through 3 quarters of play, down double digits it. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the center. Thomas kicks to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Phillips, the pass to Love. Irving double team. Lets it go from 14. Here's Thompson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Warren's checked in. Now here's Thomas, covered by Phillips. Feeds it to Whiteside. And Thompson sends it back, but they recover it. Johnson the screen. Here's Crowder. That 3 off the mark.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
And DeRozan kicks to Thomas. And Thompson sends it back, and they're able to recover. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Irving with a clean look, and again it's Cleveland.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
It's this simple, guys. No rebound.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris. They need this. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Thomas dishes to Whiteside. Johnson outside. Outside DeRozan. Whiteside, a screen on Irving. DeRozan passes to Johnson. They get it again. Right side, no good. Cleveland leading by 21. Freak with it. Now Thomas defending. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Love. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Outside for Thomas. And that's good. For two.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming to the court are your starting answers. Give it up.
Freak with it. Warren kicks to Irving. To the middle. Here's Thompson, and they will call over the back on the play.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Whiteside kicks to Johnson. Pass to Crowder. Uncovered. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now here's Freak. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Phillips. There's the bucket. Good. Freak's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Thomas dishes to Whiteside. Love grabs the board.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Warren the pass to Phillips. Soft touch off the glass. Freak's got 20 points.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today? And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They've lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And you got to believe that's important, Greg. I mean, it's one thing to lose both games of an inter-conference series. It's a whole different story losing all 4 games to a team from your own conference.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And Bass kicks to Smart. To the wing right side. From the baseline. Got a piece of it. And here's Freak. And Plumlee kicks to Freak. And it's sent back from Talonbear. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Smith, no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. 13 feet away. Bass can't get it to go. Freak kicks to Fry. Pass to Bayless. To the inside. Phillips. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
All right. Let's keep it up.
And both free throws good from Freak. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. We got to see your offense.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
Well, he shows just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope